Okay, guys, what is up? So, I think this is live. I'm not sure. I don't know what it's called. Let's see if it does this. I'm using a new screen recorder, guys. So, or a new live program that I paid for. That the company I made the videos for paid for as well. So just give me a second to try to figure this out. This is my first live with the new program. So let's see here, full screen. Let's see if we can do it full screen. Apply. Let's see. I doubt it's going to be able to. Let me check Safari and go to YouTube. Go to my channel. Yes. Oh, hey, it works. Let's see what we can do full screen. Alright, so it works. Cool. Alright, guys, so now you can see it full screen now. It looks awesome. Okay, so let's see here. So what I'm going to do in future, because this is a live stream by a screen recorder, so it's saying live stream by a screen recorder, but what I'm going to do is rename it after the stream. So essentially this stream is not going, that my streams from now on are going to be renamed after I make them. So essentially I'm going to stream what I'm going to do first, and then I'm going to rename it afterwards. So if you guys have any questions or anything, just write them down in the thing and I'll answer them when I can. I think I'm on my phone. Let me see if I can comment on my phone. I'm just trying to figure stuff out here, guys, so just give me a sec. And it doesn't look like I can. So what we're gonna do here is, oh yeah, there's one watching. Hey, one viewer, or whatever. So I'm just trying to figure this out, guys. Because I want to do a review on 2 of the ships in here that are new, but I don't know if this is live. Let me see here. Yeah, it's still live. Okay. Just making sure it's live and stuff like that. Okay, guys, so what we're gonna do now in this live is what I think about the new German battle cruisers and wonder warships and how they play, etc. It's just gonna be the 2 battleships that I have now, which are the I think they're both right now, actually. And let me know what you think, guys, of this quality, if it's good quality or if it's better quality. Apparently I just looked at it and it looks like it's much better quality, so yeah, just give me one sec. So in this video we're going to discuss like what I think about the new battle cruiser lines and a review on them, basically what I think about them, etc., what they bring into the game, stuff like that. Just give me a sec. Okay, so the first ship we're going to do, and I'm going to do the Massachusetts, but that's, I'm going to do a review on the, I think I did a review on the Alabama, but I haven't done a review on the Massachusetts yet. That will be a non-live stream because I have stuff to, well, maybe it'll be live, I don't know, or I'll probably not be live. That'll be a later date. I also have a review on this cruiser destroyer that we're going to do as well in the next live. So on this live, it's just going to be knock out 2 ships in one. That's going to be the Moltke that you got, the Moltke that you guys see here, and the Von der Tain. Both of these are real German battle cruisers that were produced, I believe, in, let's see. Let me give you more information about these ships before I start talking about them and how they play in game. Let me give you a little more information about these ships and how they play in game. So, okay, so the Von der Tain, let's start with that because that's tier 3, and then we'll just go up as these ships become released and stuff like that. So, the Von der Tain, yeah, I think it's Von der Tain, okay. The Von der Tain entered service in 1910, the year 1910, and the Von der Tain was the first German battleship. She was designed for use in joint operations with Nassau class battleships. That is this class right here. So Nassau class battleships, but she significantly surpassed them in terms of speed and was almost as durable in terms of her armor. So this thing, if you ever played the Nassau, this thing is a speed demon compared to Nassau. The Nassau is slow, kind of basically based off of how you play the Nassau in Saving Transylvania. I'm basing off of the gameplay of Transylvania because it's a perfect example. In the Saving Transylvania mission that we do every year for Halloween, the Von der Tain, in my opinion, would be a better fit than the Nassau. The Nassau can't keep up with the Transylvania at all. You need to essentially go full speed, and pretty much if you slow down, or if the Transylvania slows down, or vice versa, you're in front of it or behind it. You're never in the middle. And when you shoot as well, if you slow down to go kill another ship or another, I don't know what they call them. I'm just going to call them ships. Another ship. The Nassau pretty much is out of the circle by then, and you have to spend the whole game catching up, and it's just an annoying ship to play in Saving Transylvania because of that. Now, if you go out into the Von der Tain, which is faster and, as you will see, more agile, this ship would be much better in the playstyle setup of Saving Transylvania. Keep up with it. Just like the cruisers, if you slow down, you can keep up with it, keep up with Transylvania, whereas this, if you slow down, it's like you spend the whole game trying to catch back up with the ship. In the future, I do hope that Wargaming adds the Von der Tain in there as well. It'll create a whole different thing, a whole different challenge as well. in a whole different setup, and maybe add another ship that the Vonderton can go after, or I honestly think the Vonderton, the Nassau is a the ships that you have to go after in Saving Transylvania, the main ones that come out first. I honestly think those are Nassau's. Um, they look like Nassau, but I'm not totally sure. Um, but it looks sort of like a German battleship. I'm probably wrong, but or maybe I'm right. I don't know. But I'll also show you that mission because I think I'll show you. No, I'll show you that another time when I'm doing a review on Nassau. If I'll show you that on Halloween actually, because I'm gonna do a Halloween stream. So I'll do that once everything is out for Halloween. And right now you can only get like flags and premium time. So it's not that much of a to me. It's not that much of a point if you can't, if you can't really get good stuff. And pretty much the teams suck kind of in Transylvania, so Saving Transylvania. Anyways, yeah, so this is basically a faster Nassau, and a little bit stronger too. I mean, you'll see it fly. I do definitely think it's a stronger Nassau, and it definitely helps going around and killing cruisers and stuff like that. As you can see, there's some differences with the survivability, artillery, maneuverability, and concealment. Depending on the ship here, there's 73 artillery and there's 71 artillery here. So this would be the stronger ship, essentially, in terms of guns, and it is faster. When it comes to German battlecruisers and American, or I'm sorry, not American, German battlecruisers and regular battleships, I would probably prefer the Germans. As you'll see, hopefully in the games that I play, in 2 games that I play with both ships, they're mainly accuracy over less armor, so you guys will definitely see that as well. And you guys can definitely look at the Vondertons. I can show you real quick. Hit points and torpedo protection, artillery. I don't really need to go through this because you guys can actually see it now. So there's the main battery, secondary armament, yeah. So 2 secondary guns on the ship, 2 different guns for secondaries, main battery firing range, AA defense, maneuverability, concealment, and equipment. Oh, that's equipment, that's how I have my ship set up. I don't know why it's not coming back out, but oh, there it is. Okay, and I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get something to drink. So when you do these streams in the summer, it kind of dries out your mouth. So I'll be right back, and I'll give you a little information about the. Won't get long down if you guys want to see that. That's the next ship we'll be doing. And I'm going to do this as well. Do these 2 things so I don't have to go back to both ships. And then you guys can read that and see. I'll go through the different things so I don't have to come back here and do all the setups and everything. And the ships are set up, so we don't have to go through all that by setting them up and stuff. and I'll tell you why when I get back. Why it's set up that way. The Vonderton is set up a little different, and I'll tell you why. The Mulkey is set up whatever I feel like it would do better with. What? I thought one was. Hang on a sec. Yeah, okay, good. Not bad. Okay, so here's the stuff for the Mulkey. And now go through Mulkey's stats when I get back. Let's add word here, but alright, so I know you that's probably read the information I have up there for you. So let's go to the stats here. Excuse me. So on the Mulkey, her survivability, including whole B, is 4,800. Repair protection. Oh, and by the way, these two ships are including whole B as well, and I don't think I have the speed flying on them, so her actual speed is what you guys see. There's her stuff. EA, concealment, maneuverability, and equipment. So, now the fun part. Why I chose these two for this ship. And why the Mulkey. Oh yeah, the Mulkey has that. I thought it had fire. So, realistically, guys, when you're in a battle and you have a battle cruiser, even though it's tier 3 or tier 4, you don't want to lose your engine, especially if you're in a random battle. If you're in a random battle, that could cause your engine to go out, and being that the Molke and the Vonderton, if I can say it correctly, don't have the I can get this correct. Don't have the right the good enough armor to just sit in the middle of open area and be fired upon and block all the shots. Not like the Germans do, like the Koenig. Koenig's a good ship, which I'm actually going to buy at some point soon. As well as the Kaiser. The Kaiser and the Koenig are a good ship. Bayern, take it or leave it. It should be down one. It should be down in the new line, essentially, and they should add the other line as well as Gnez now, and Bismarck there, they should be down one. And if there's any other ships like that, of course, but I think the Zeton and other things, once the line comes out, we should find some more info on them. But in terms of that, the Koenig and the Keys are also good ships, but like I said, you need that. I would definitely suggest taking engine room protection with this line, just because, just in case it goes out. The destroyers at this point, you're not gonna have to worry about them, but you don't want to be stuck in the middle of a place now, including these new battleships that are faster and more agile. It can do some major damage, including if you have a destroyer and one of these battle cruisers. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting battle for you. And the reason being, like, if you're in a battle with this ship, and you are against, let's say, the same ship, another battle cruiser, or the or another ship which is good actually that I like to play, that pretty much can hold AP for the most part, where you have these HE, and that is the where is it? Oh, sorry, it's French line. The French Corvette and the Bretagne. Both ships are really good. And the Turenne as well. The Turenne, Corvette, Bretagne. Normandy, yeah, but if you're against it's up by 2, down by 1. So if you're on tier 3 or tier 4, you're going to be essentially going against these ships, and they can pretty much handle AP well, like their armor can handle AP. Not sure about, I think when they're depending on the AP, unless they have a destroyer that's has a higher AP and it can pin it, but in terms of the AP damage from these ships, you're not going in terms of where I shoot, you're not really going to cause that much damage with AP. Or main damage would be HE with these ships, and that's why I think they're good. I mean, they handle AP damage very well, and you don't need to really you really need to use like HE instead of AP because it will penetrate and it will do damage, but HE does more damage to the Corvette and Tureen armor than AP would, surprisingly. So that's why I would use engine protection just in case engine room protection just in case you find a Jurin or a Tureen or a Corvette. I think yeah, 4 is with tier 4 down by 1, so you're reversing the Tureen. If you're a tier 3 down by 1, you can reverse the Jurin. So Jurin wouldn't really worry about, but Tureen and Corvette and Brennigan I would. Only in random though, because it's a lot harder. And if you get like a couple of them as well in a match, or two, like a Tureen and a Corvette, or a Brennigan and a Corvette, those can definitely ruin your day if you are a battle cruiser, because of that armor and how the shells work, and their penetration damage and stuff like that. But the Americans you should be fine with, as well as the Russian for the most part. And then the other one, I don't think you're going to have any other issue because they're pretty much close to the same armor scheme as you're going to be finding with the Americans. The only trouble you might have is going against other German battle cruisers, or the only trouble you might have is going against other German battle cruisers, which is not always a thing unless you're against yourself in co-op, or random unless somebody has the same ship and they perform better than you or they have more captain skills. Then you have to worry about that. But for the most part, what I would worry about the Tureen, Corvette, Brennigan, and Jurin, and let's see, what other class was it? The other class I mentioned. Yeah, so just this class and pretty much the American, the German battle cruisers as well, if you're against yourself or anything like that. And as well as destroyers. If you have a mix of Tureen, Corvette, and then destroyer, those could definitely ruin your day. If you're a battle cruiser, and not only because they're battleships, just that they're good ships. So if you get both of them against your one ship, you don't have any offensive things like torpedoes to send out. So you're pretty much going to take damage, and the Molke's armor and the Von der Tann's armor is the best for its tier, or good, but not like for major hits like a ship that can't pretty much. And again, you're not a battleship, so you don't have the Maslow's penetration rates you're having. You have more accuracy, but you have less damage output or less penetration because you're using a different shell, heavy cruiser dispersion, and stuff like that. And your cruiser the good thing about it, essentially, with the German line is, I think, if I'm pretty sure, it's basically Grass Bay and Alaska dispersion, which means pretty much American heavy cruiser dispersion or heavy cruiser dispersion, essentially. I wouldn't say Alaska, but I would say definitely Grass Bay. I think I've seen. So, on the list when I was reading up on the ship. So it's basically a heavy cruiser dispersion, which is good as well. You can get a lot of hits, and real time is good, in my opinion. So, yeah, I should do that. I'm just gonna close these, and oh, I gotta show the armor as well. I almost forgot. So this is the armor scheme. I put this up for you. I'm not gonna come up because you can pretty much see it. Here, so I'm gonna just go in each of these spots so you guys can see the armor scheme. I'm not gonna hit that because every turret, hit that armor again because every turret is the same when it comes to the armor scheme. Go thick armor and then go here, plating. Superstructure plating. Back 16. 25. If I miss anything, you guys can just go to the German battle cruisers in the line and find it. Or because these ships are factory ships, you should be able to go to them as well and look at their armor schemes. If I did miss anything, definitely suggest doing that. Just so you know what armor you're against. If you're very intelligent and know like what penetration, where to hit, stuff like that, and you can go check that out as well. I'm just showing you this for fun and just so people that don't know that this exists can see it. So pretty much that's that. That's the first layer. So let me take off the superstructure there. Take off that. This. Also have that armor on the side here now. Okay, and that armor, deck armor. I think besides the deck armor there. Let's take off that. Deck 635. Sandal deck is 25. There's the other turret down here. Sandal bulkhead. Also get inside here as well. Trying to show you guys every part of the ship. In terms of armor, if I miss anything, like I said, these ships are in the tech tree, so you can check out the armor as well. I'm just doing this very quickly. So you guys can see now 30, 20, that's good. And you guys can go with the, so that's Savandra right now. We're gonna just do a battle lead with this. Just so you guys know what that armor scheme is, and you don't have to go back in the video, so it's fresh. I want to just do a battle video, and then we'll show you the armor with the other one, and do a battle video with that too. So let me leave on the armor. There we go. Okay. Let's do this. Actually, this is gonna be a monkey video, guys. And I'll do the Vonderton review, and I'll do the monkey after. The monkey armor, and I'll post in the thing. The monkey.
Battle starts.
The monkey battle video after. Or tomorrow. I'll post the monkey, or I'll go live tomorrow or sometime next week for the monkey battle video and armor. Well, into the armor, so yeah, so everything's gonna be monkey. It's gonna be like monkey monkey or I'll figure out a name for it. Once it's uploaded, once both videos are uploaded. And we got an AFK Wickus. Great. That's not gonna do much, but it's good torps, so it could have helped. I don't know what, but I'm not gonna hit it. I usually do, but actually I am.
Enemy force detected.
You are AFK. I just do that. So now you can see this ship is pretty fast, whereas the assault will be pretty slow. I could actually show you guys that as well in a video. I want to actually put that. That's gonna be in the near future too, guys. New program I have it actually show that. Let's hit it. Secondaries are president by
Torpedoes direct front. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard. ground below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
This thing's here. This thing. A lot here.
Problem solved, sir.
Enemy battleship sighted. I need support.
Penetration. We've destroyed an enemy cruiser. We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
I killed two. Oh my god. I know I'm back at that. That was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty fun. As you can see, guys, on the beach, you know, South Carolina. Lucas
Requesting support.
Team has taken the lead. Problem solved, sir. Problem solved, sir. Our victory is in sight. Fire alarm. Enemy battleship sunk. Our victory is in sight.
And yeah, so it's gonna be a battle video, and I'll figure out what I'm gonna name it after I make it too. Because I might probably do multis. We have more people in here as well. We'll figure it out, definitely. But anyways, that was the one. It was pretty interesting because I've never done that before. I've actually done stuff in the past like that where you would have where I had a Wickus and two enemy ships were coming on both sides of me, so torpedoes to one side, torpedoes to the other, killed them both with torpedoes. Very cool. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the part 2 of this review. Hopefully. Oh, and let me know about the quality, guys, and the sound and everything, because I can edit the sound and volume and everything like that, and the mic and stuff like that.